Hope this works. Box of paint. Hi. Let me know if you can hear and see, please. Pretty please. I hope it's been a good week for you too. Sound and visuals good. Oh yeah. Thank you. Sorry. Okay. Ew. Oh, sorry. I keep nudging the camera. Okay. I had to drive yesterday and still getting over it. Oh no! Did it go well? I hope it went as well as possible. But was for a good reason. Hubby's part of 300% fire sing. What? Oh, wow, that's cool. A very controversial event in general, the coronation thing. The singing, though, is pretty awesome. The second hubby got out of the car, my profile decided that my phone wasn't recognized. The sat-nav was playing little But I did it, I adulted. I find that whenever adulting gets really hard, the actual, like, not the hardest part, but one of the hard parts that we often forget about is the time it requires to reset after. It's like, yay, fine, I adulted, yeah, now I need 3 days to just recover my wits from it. Hold on. Ah, c'est toi, c'est pas les chats. I'm sorry that others experience that, but it's not just me. Mikey! Hi! The choir is amazing and they get to perform with some big names, so I'm super... Oh, that's awesome! That's gonna be really nerve-wracking though. I hope it goes well. It should, but you know. Hey, Ginger! Oh yeah! My birthday is next Friday and I'm still going to... Aw. It'll be 6 or 7 weeks. Ooh, that's... Yeah, that's a lot of time. How's it going, though? Yeah, early happy birthday, Mikey. A lot of birthdays in May. I'm so terrible at cutting these straight. You'd think this device would help, but... Oh well. I still can't stand, but my muscles are getting stronger. Hey, that's a good step in the right direction, right? I mean, you kind of need to go through that to get further. So that's good. Yeah, right, okay. None of these is gonna be straight, but just for fun. Ginger. As one of our grocery store ads say, every little counts. Every little what? Oh, I know my trim is crooked at this point. Yeah, but this shouldn't be crooked. Okay, sorry. It's just not straight, but okay. Hey, Jill! Hi! The store, every penny, I suppose, but in reference to my little ones are big ones. Yeah, definitely. Baby steps are still steps. Yep, definitely. So crooked, oh my god. Ah! Alright, so that's it for the papers. Right. This is going to require an apron. So I'm taking out my schminke apron. These. I'm gonna be right back. Right. I don't exactly know how to set up, as I don't think I've ever really done this before, but I'm gonna try my best. Also coffee. Right. All right. I have about a bit of cutting paper around midnight on the wooden floors in the upstairs guest room. Oh no! I don't think I've ever really done any actual gel printing, and I saw an artist on Instagram do something really neat with magazines. So I looked around for old magazines and found a few, and I was like, I want to try this. So I have space for the rollers. I have an apron on. I have paints. I just don't know which paints are going to work well with this. I'm fairly sure that I won't be using matte paints because they are kind of weird on plastic. Oh no, perfume ads. Ugh. Really hate those. Oh, finger stinks. Okay, that's... Okay. Gives everyone a nice laugh. I'm looking for a ruler. I know I have multiple rulers around, but they're never around when I need them. So I'm probably gonna be using these, possibly. Alright, if I can't find a metal ruler, I'll just grab this one. Okay, sorry. Thing to remember is that you're only ever one layer away from greatness. I use matte and regular fluid acrylics. Oh, okay, good to know. Because like my I'm kind of basing myself on when I put some matte gouaches on a plastic palette I have, and they don't remove well. Whereas when I put like regular not matte acrylic on it, they peel off like plastic. So I wanna... So yeah, I don't remember the person's name at the moment. I'll try to remember to find it and put it in the description. But yeah, the person uses magazines a lot on their printing, and it makes for a really fun effect. I have no idea if old Vogue issues are gonna work. ASMR, really? Alright, I'll tear off a few more pages. Has anyone in chat tried gel printing and using magazines for transfer or something? What's weird is I can smell the magazine pages. I'm gonna need to get up again. I have this box of things that I used to do ink marks. Hopefully I can make it work. I've seen people do amazing things with magazine images on Instagram and Twitter, but I haven't tried it myself. So I wanted to grab this too. This. Alright. The thing is, yeah, this is definitely a more interesting photo than the other side. I could also I apologize for all the noises. I know nothing about it, but looking forward to experimenting. I'm gonna prepare quite a few of these, and hopefully it will work. Because if it doesn't, it's gonna be an absolute waste of time, but hey, Lana! I'm gonna try some jelly printing technique that uses magazine images. For sort of leaving an impression. It's really interesting visually, but I don't know if I can make it work. Not enough that I have no experience in jelly printing. I'm also gonna try a fancy technique. Grew in London and I was 100% good on the no art supply things. Then this week ordered a new fountain pen, some inks, and no idea why, but some water-soluble crayons. Ooh, I hope I'll have fun with these. That sounds fun. What's the fountain pen you got? Going back to bed food for a second, it's just that everything's super low quality. Oh, that's a bummer. I think I'm gonna keep the butterfly. Like on the other side of this one, there's some flowers, but already got these, and hopefully they will work. Who knows? Might not work at all. Oh. Oh my gosh, Ginger, that was such a weird sentence to read. Because the way my setup is made, it cut off after tins. So I read, oh ho ho, lately the market for secondhand laxative. And I was like, secondhand what? I hope you find them at a good price. Got a purple cap Twisby Echo that glows in the dark. Yahoo! Some of the fancy Safari ink that goes down Quin Magenta and turns deep, almost black. Whoa, that sounds really cool. I love the glow in the dark Twisbies. This is just a bit too high fashion for me. Like, I don't know what to do with it. You can do it, Mikey. Otto! Hello! In the UK, there was a green and purple glowy one. Yeah, I found them in Canada too. You can have either the glow in the dark green or the glow in the dark purple. I'm here, but I need to rest my arms. Oh no! Is it the quilting again? I'm gonna try some jelly printing. I've had the jelly plate you sent me like ages ago for a while now, and never really got around to trying it out. And I think I sent it to you, but you know, the person who prints magazines on top of the jelly plates, and I wanted to try that. Yeah, you sent me one. You sent me this one a long time ago. Hi, Paolo. Alright, let's try it out. Oh my gosh, it's so pristine. like this. The smell of it. It smells great. Blop. Okay, I love this already. The smell of potential, definitely. Alright. I have a bunch of papers. The plate, I have many printing papers ready, brayers, the paints. So first step is to put down a thin layer of paint. So let's try with the golden fluid. Ow! Forgot that I have a hole in my finger. It's a really interesting, it's like really dense jello. Let's use a big one. Cheap paints work better. I don't think I have any. Well, I mean, I had... These are a cool pattern for now, though. Let's try this one first. Ooh, ooh, that's cool. Okay, that worked. That's really cool looking. Just using some of the scraps I have to leave more interesting areas. Okay, so then the person kind of lets this dry a bit before adding another layer on top. For this step, I have other paints. Okay. I don't know if the combo... I don't know what I will layer on top. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Open to suggestions. I don't know if this. Well, this is what is this one? What is this range? Oh, that's a heavy body. Heavy body. Maybe this one is not heavy body, but I don't know. I might try the light blue. It's gonna be super contrasty and might work. I don't know. I'm open to if you have any suggestions. It's not like I know what I'm doing. Oh, see ya, Mikey. I might try the old bind one. Okay, let's try. I don't know if it's dry enough. But we're here to experiment, right? Or I could. That's aqua blue. What is this one? Spread paint on roller, then apply. I'm literally doing what I saw the person do, but it might not be the right way to do it. So hold on, let's finger crossed. Oops. Oh shit. Paper. I am. Might not show, but I'm pressing really firmly. Oh, I think it works. Ish. Hey, not too bad. Interesting. If anything. I'm gonna be lacking so much space to let this dry. Yeah, the jelly plate is, well, I mean, there's still a bit of paint, which is why I have this bunch of scrap paper on here. I can probably just lift one and... Oh. It's not picking up the paint that's on there, though. Oh. This is just a bonus. Water? Okay, water. Oh, it will pull it up. Okay. Okay. Let's try another one, right? blobs of paint. Let's do something. Oops. Yeah, I picked up bubble wrap. I saw also mentioned bubble wrap. I picked up my box of weird stuff that I once used with acrylic, and I have this heart-shaped bubble wrap and also regular. And I dropped this bottle. Okay. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's. Whoa. Probably left it too long, but it's still pretty cool. I don't know if I can. Gotta let this dry a bit. That's the thing. I can try to clean my bubble up. Hey, Ellen! How's the framing? Is the framing okay? Hold on, check. Sorry. Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm gonna try this color, the light orange. There's still some blue on my brayer, so that's the one thing that I couldn't really figure out is what people do with their brayers. Do they wash them every single time, like between prints? Oh, scrap paper. Okay. Ooh, like that. I'm gonna wash them with soap properly later. Good backgrounds. Right. It's getting my mind giving me ideas. Makes those giant lots of secondhand craft paints on eBay seem not so crazy after all. How is the camera Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I hope the camera is going to be less shaky now. Oh, yeah, well, the angles suck, but hold on, let me try and figure this out. Because there's really no reason why the camera should shake. It's attached to a separate table. Those lots, Jinja, and lots of old magazines too. Ooh, cool. That's a lot of fun. Well, I can't really be shaking the floor. It's a basement, right? I think the reveal is the funnest part, right? Like lifting it up. That's really cool. It's like collage, but less fiddly, maybe. This one is maybe a bit too thick. Should we try to? I'm gonna try to butterfly. Oh, total fail. I have too much paint on my plate. This is too much paint. Let's try this funky pattern instead. Much better. So it seems like everything that is light colored will pick up the acrylic, and everything that's darker is gonna be the where the paint will stay. So that didn't do anything. Like, it's perhaps too close in color. Put down some paint, lift up some paint. It doesn't work. That made sort of the face in the top right. This corner? Oh yeah. Oh, I think that's a cat hair. Pico is contributing. Oh, I have the bubble wrap that I can use. Oh yeah, it's shedding time. Right, so I want to keep one of the papers like suggested so that I can make a background, and perhaps at some point I'll be able to just maybe put this on there. Anyway, I agree that it makes for interesting backdrops. I think I'm gonna try putting one of the fluid acrylics instead of one of the super heavy body ones. Oh, I'm so glad I got an apron on. Putting paint everywhere. One reason why I do not generally do gel printing. I'm already full-blown Hot Mess Express. Oh, interesting. I bought a nice apron with the hopes that one day the apron might be the difference in whether or not I'm covered in paint. Not quite there yet. Ow! Oh, that's kind of cool and creepy. Okay, so what I'm finding out is that the images that don't have a high enough contrast, they don't do anything. Oh, this just didn't do anything. What a bummer. That was a good one. I might keep it to try later. It is kind of cool, right? And the fact that it's sort of beading really adds to the moodiness of the whole thing. I was gonna say potential crafting accidents, but they're pretty much guaranteed. That's why aprons are cool, and there's nothing as cool as an apron that is fully covered in paints and, times where there would have been a misfortune happening but did not. You need a whole hazmat suit, Ginger. That's really weird and creepy. Well, okay. Flinging a palette knife of watercolor across the living room because I turned it into a catapult scoopy. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. It's the weird headless ballet. I had a teacher tell me once that I'm a very expressive painter. Sounds so much classier than messy. Okay, so which hand? Right or left? My parents were brilliant when we were little. They'd say, "You're a meatball." Kind of interchangeable with goofball. Left. Let's put this. Let's try the now and forever thing. And this fuzz. And then there. Get rid of that. And I think the West Crayon would be great for more expressive stuff. Just not good at it. Well, I mean, you know what they say about practice, right? I'll have to try this, but I have some GAC 100, which is a multi-purpose acrylic polymer. And I think what I'm gonna do is when this is fully like interesting, I might do this, let this dry, then put this transparent stuff on it and then print it over. I think that could be interesting. GAC 100 being an extender might mess with your bottom layer. Well, that's why I wait for this bottom layer to dry a bit before doing anything more to it. Otherwise, yeah, it would mess it up because adding fresh paint on it would. It doesn't really need, but if you want to preserve the bottom, you might have better luck rolling the GAC directly onto the puddle. No, I think I'm fine. I mean, prove me wrong, I'll know soon enough, but GAC is basically just colorless acrylic, so I don't think it should do anything weird. Oops. Ripped off some paper. Okay, so don't leave the thing on the thing. Oh, thank you so much for being here, Jill. I hope you have a great weekend. Yeah, I might need a Baron. I have one somewhere. Ooh, that's pretty cool, I think. For the reason why I'm assuming it might funky is it's more fluid. Oh, definitely. Try this one. Oh, pretty cool. Text really doesn't work well. Or maybe it's just a bit too dry already and I can't really do anything much about it. I'm gonna have to prepare more magazine stuff, I feel like. Let's try the gag thing. See. Doop 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 doop. I'm gonna have to print on this with a really opaque paint so it shows, because that's kind of getting super dark. I don't think that's too shabby. Probably put down a bit too much paint, which is why some of it is still on there, but So I'll try to just clear a bit of space so I can do more page ripping of magazines. Oops. I only got this image left. Oh, I think that stamp over there, if it prints well, probably won't, but you know. Oh, that's an ad. Ugh. So, what do you guys think? Is this something you would probably try for yourself? Oh, that's the Squid Game lady. Huh. I would like to try, but I'm not going to. Okay. Why not? I mean, you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but I'm just curious. I think I would like to try get through this dang oversized commission. Why did I agree to paint the vehicle? Why did you agree to paint the vehicle? The auntie mama and me would love to give it a go. Stop breathing an enormous rug. It's the what? Auntie Mame, or who's that? Who's that? I don't need to buy any more art supplies. It's a good thing to do, I guess, if you have most of these art supplies. I think the most expensive part of this is definitely the gel plate. But you can sort of get by with just a silicone mat, somewhat. I mean, it did, but it presented a good challenge. Mounting a watercolor painting on paper to... Ooh! I've seen Lindsay make one with gelatin. Oh, straight up! Wow. Okay. I wonder if I can print that QR code. Auntie Mary was an amazing book based a real person, and the movie is one of my top 3 about a woman who's super impulsive with everything, but her brother passes and the son comes to live with her, and he's her everything. Aww. She was the person who wanted it big, like 18 by 24 big. Oh. So is it just a car, or are there any animals in there that, you know, are more your strong suit? Getting the image enlarged in scale has been an issue. I used to have a projector, but it's kaput, so I had to do it old school. Oh wow. It's a Volkswagen bus in a loose style. I'm making another piece of art. I'm changing it. Ooh, that sounds really cool though. I hope it turns out how you want it to. Okay, so this is an ad, and it's kind of funny because you have like women and their name, and I wonder just how real or fake these are. It's kind of funny. This is just text. Me too. I know the person, so I didn't do a written agreement, which may have been a mistake, but today's laying out the final sketch on vellum, which I will then transfer onto a sheet of 300-pound watercolor paper and then laminate onto a panel. Ooh, wow. Dang. Oops. Because dang, this thing is gonna last. And for a loose style, the proportions of the VW bus are quite accurate and deliberate. Thank goodness for my mother's quilting templates. That's a really cool idea. Do you know what kind of color palette you're gonna use for it? This person wants oranges to contrast with the turquoise room. I'm thinking I'll use my schminky colors as they want it fairly soft feeling. Oh, that's a good idea. I don't remember, but I hope the orange watercolors are relatively light fast. I need to remember to start with the lighter color when I... I'm still having some trouble getting on social media things, but that reminded me I screen grabbed the travel watercolor set review, and the paints are vibrant and dry with a glossy finish. Dry with a glossy finish. I would love to know what paints that was. Oh, is Ginger back? Guess not. Guess not. I need to find a magazine with cat photos in it. If I had a laser printer, I could probably take my own photos and edit them out in Photoshop, print them black and white, and use that. Because that supposedly also work, but I don't have a laser printer. I wanted to show you Jinja, the one with the gack, which didn't really reactivate anything. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's has potential. Okay, so, well, I don't really have a lighter color here, but I'll just start at the top then. So maybe some people like that, but I like nice matte for sparkle. Yeah, the thing is, you know, if watercolor is glossy, it's because it has too much of the sticky stuff in there. Side note, not too humid where you are. Yeah, no, it's decent. It's a nice day today. interesting. I love that color combo. Why does it do that? That's so funky. There's gotta be some static stuff going on. I don't know if you can see just how wild. Looks like a true crime thumb. It does. That would be a really cool theme. Like you find pictures of, like you find a knife catalog and you print out the knives and creepy, maybe. Kind of cracks me up though. Oh wow, they're so. Oh, so the. I took enough time that the acrylic ink that did the tendril thingy, well, the acrylic paint, the tendrils dried up. I thought it was cat hair, but it's just like pieces of paint. That's so weird. Let's put lady here. Oh, I'm gonna try to put the pearls. Cool. Really cool. I have all of these here that I could try. Well, the specifics of it is probably related to the how saturated with ink the paper is. And the parts that are not saturated with ink will soak up more paint, whereas the parts that are saturated with ink won't. Maybe? Yeah. I think. It's basically everything that is light colored will suck up more color, more paint than anything that is dark. Does that make sense? Kind of feels like jelly voodoo, but voodoo, but I'm not mad. I've seen a lot of. Oh wait, can you please do the circle if people want? Oh yeah. Did I? Where did I put that one? This one. It's kind of big though. I might do 2 prints, one with the top half of the circle and one with the bottom half. I'll finish this one. $2D, $3D, and $4D. Whoa, wait. And first thing I thought was the papers in $2D, and it was... I think it's a lot less magical than that, and a lot more, you know, basic. I know that's how it would work with laser printed stuff, is that where you have the ink. It's a bit like, you know, when you have, what's it called? People who do Tetra Pak printing, right? So the parts where you leave blank, like the parts that don't have any, whether it's laser printing on them or whatnot, those parts are gonna be absorbing paint because it's just plain paper without any kind of cover. But the parts that have the laser ink on them, it's kind of more waterproof, so it's not gonna pick up paint in the same way. I think that's the logic of it. But this is so freaking neat and tells me that despite being borderline honeymoon status with this medium, I will still have many fun nights ahead. I've been doing progressively more with acrylics. I'm past the being in tears and swearing because short dry times are stressful. This is somewhere in the honeymoon stage. Oh, that's what you were referring to. Oh, that's interesting. I love the blue flecks from the earlier prints. Okay, so let's do the portrait. I'm gonna try one thing though before I get to that one. Is I want text. Lots of screen printing vibes without the inherent suffering. Yeah, exactly. The advantage of screen printing is you can do multiple prints. With this, you can only do one print, but yeah. So what colors? I think I'm gonna try to go with the Payne's Gray so it has a darker base to work with. And what else? What else? I have Quin Crimson, Permanent Violet Dark, Quin Burnt Orange, Sap Green Hue, Turquoise, and Quin Nicolazo Gold, and the teal one. So yeah, Payne's Gray and Quinbert Orange. Let's go. I don't know if you guys can see the nonsense that goes on. It's super unnerving because the paint literally just flies everywhere, and I'm like, ah! Okay, so the circle of people. I feel like I should have had popcorn for this stream. Crime scene splatter analysis to the paint. Yeah, definitely. I wish I had popcorn. So what kind of color for the background? You saw I have shell pink and aqua blue from Holbein. I have light orange, light phthalo blue, Titan buff, light phthalo green, and Titan green pale. I know it's not the most exciting palette, but so yeah, you can see all the white area around the character, all the paint is gone. Light phthalo blue. I'll use this one. I think it's the same thing. And I can have two colors in there if you want. What do you guys feel like? It sort of look like rust and feeling the light phthalo. All right. So I'll put some of the light phthalo down here. I think I'll add just a bit of the aqua from Holbein up here, just to create a very light gradient thing. It's not gonna be like super obvious that it's there, but I think it's gonna be interesting. And I'll try to do it at an angle too. All right. All right. Are you guys ready? I think that's quite cool. I still have plenty of blue left, and I think that's exciting. Let's try the print on this one. So I think I'm gonna pick up the Payne's Gray again. That's my darkest color. Thank you for trying that. Oh, of course. If you guys have, well, I mean, it's perhaps running a bit late, but if you ever have other requests of things, put some of the turquoise because it's quite deep too. It's going to be interesting because I have to be quite fast, so I should have prepared some kind of images I want to put on there. Ginger. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the gag for this last one. Just waiting for this to dry. And then I'm gonna try printing it on our super messy background. Hi, Pico! Recently, Shivasaki posted a video painting his new kitten! A calico. He named her Tomato. Oh my gosh! I'll have to go check that out. You said the magic words. It's a bit too much gack. Oh, it moved. Oh, that's gonna be all of an experiment, right? Perhaps I put a tiny bit too much gack on there. My bad. Live and learn. I think I just went too generously with the gag. It's too slimy. It's too much paint. I'm gonna keep massaging it. Perhaps it will absorb more. Though it won't absorb all that much because this paper already has a layer of paint. So maybe that's why it's not working out so well. Or even not at all. Look at that. It almost didn't pick up anything. Oh, okay, good to know. I could use that for a second print. Okay, let's try. Let's improvise. It's gonna be the last one. It's gonna be extra messy. Let's add a bit more color on there. Ah, it's print my arm. Let's find a contrasty image. Let's put these guys here. Not much happened, but it will have texture, if anything. Oh yeah, definitely a good learning experience. So, for this technique, the piece of scrap paper is probably better as scrap paper. Though you can reuse this indefinitely, I figured. Oh my gosh, I'm really due to end this stream and go wash all my stuff. It's getting extra grimy and gross. Alright, so let's go like very loudly to bright pink. Let's make this nightmarish. Let's go. There. That's what I should do. Cleans up the brayer and oh, it's super squeaky. I'm sorry. So it doesn't look like much, but Okay. Just abstract. I don't know how to clean this with water, soap and water. How do you clean the plate thing? Let's put some water on it. Soap and water? Okay, cool. Well, that's where I'm headed, I guess. To the sink. Alright, guys, well, I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for taking part in this weird exploration with me. I really appreciate the fact that you don't complain when I decide to try odd stuff like this. And I don't know what I'll do with these monoprints, but I'll figure it out at some point, I guess. Ah, Pickle! Pickle! She's being naughty. Do you have to reprotect the gel slab? Yeah, I will put it back in its wrapping. Hey! Neve! Hi! Patreon? I don't know if it's so different than what I usually send out as Patreon rewards. I'm not sure people would appreciate them. But I'll think about it. I mean, it's not a bad idea. Let's make sure every bottle is closed. Sounds good. I can't speak for everyone, but I wouldn't object. Well, I will probably take photos of these and put them up on Patreon and maybe ask people or put up a poll if I can. But thank you guys, I really appreciate it. They are one of a kind, and I mean, I would sign them too. I'm a bit on the fence with that kind of stuff because I don't know how to deal with the fact that I use photos that were taken by someone else. I think it's fine in a Patreon reward, like it's a special monoprint and whatnot, but in terms of expanding the use of these, like I don't really know how to, which is why I think it would be really interesting to do this process if you have a laser printer at home and to take your own photos, edit them out, and print them out and work with that. I think that would be super extra interesting. But it's not something I can do yet, though I could probably hit the... There's a copy machine at the local drugstore, so I could probably bring my stuff up there and copy it. And I think I might try that. That sounds fun. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for being here this time. Hopefully I'll be able to do something fun next time too. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend. And yep. All right. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye. Thanks, Ginger.